And so, from the first chapter I just read in that book, I'm going to try to approach them and kind of like, hey, how you doing? Pet them.
So as you approach, these horses just kind of feel this natural trust in you, and all begin kind of making their way.
I reach out to the nearest one and let it sniff my hand, like, hey, how's it going, big guy? And I guess I'm gonna try to utilize what I read in the first chapter of the book to in handling these horses.
Okay, so you have a couple options here. You can either roll again to make your last roll at advantage
Mm-hmm.
by just doing what you're doing right now. And if that's what you're doing, that's what you're doing.
Right.
Okay, so do it.
Or
No.
I go ahead and do it.
yeah, okay.
The other option is, oh yeah, it's there if you think of it, but it's I'm not gonna say it.
15.
Okay, so as you're reading this book and trying out some of their, like touching them where the book suggests to touch them, and just
How to
generally,
approach them, don't
yeah,
stare at them.
yeah. I mean, these are already well trained horses for the most part, but you feel like you're picking up the material a lot better now that you can actually get your hands on and apply it.
Sweet. So that is a success.
Hooray!
And you see this gentleman coming running around the corner. 1 second. One second. Yeah, it wasn't even close to the one I thought you were going to.
Which one do you think I was going to? It's the only ones I saw.
This is a nice stable.
This guy comes running around. Hey! You can't be in there! Get out of my! Hey, what are you doing in my pasture?
Whoa.
I kind
A
of
guy
look over.
comes running up. A guy comes running up, looking very similar to Kevin.
Coincidence. I'm gonna kind of turn around and kind of close the book and kind of slip it in one of my pockets. Yeah, no, it's just some fine looking horses you got here. I
Yes,
was,
damn right they are. You ain't no horse thief, is you?
no, sir, absolutely not. Do you see any gear for me to be horse thieving with? I've got nothing to saddle these up with.
I don't know. You look pretty fancy to me.
Fancy enough to summon a saddle out of thin air.
I don't know. I heard you got that floating friend down there in town. Is what someone was saying as they passing by.
No, sir, I'm not going to steal your horses. I was just admiring them.
All right. Well, uh, maybe you should pay me to do something like that then.
Maybe, I'm sorry, I should what now?
I said maybe you should pay me. You know, you can't just having you walking in the pasture for nothing.
I'm gonna look around, kind of exasperated.
I give you a discount, bro. Said he likes you. He says you're good folk.
Okay, what is it worth to you for me to walk in your pasture?
He looks you up and down, squints one eye at you. 2 copper.
Ah, well, sir, it just so happens that's exactly what I charge to make appearances in people's pastures.
He looks confused. Say what?
Well, you said it was worth 2 copper to you for me to walk around your pasture, and I'm telling you that I charge 2 coppers to walk around people's pastures.
Hey man, you fucking showed up unannounced. I didn't fucking order nothing. You're the one here on my property.
Realizing this guy isn't getting it, I'm just gonna kind of fine ear, and I'm just gonna hand him 2 coppers.
It's 4 copper.
It's 2 copper or it's none.
All right, it's 2 copper. He takes the 2 copper and puts it in his hand.
Heck yeah.
He holds out a dirty hand. Hey, I'm Kenneth. It's nice to meet you.
I'm gonna kind of shake his hand, not really worried about the dirt. Oh, are you Kevin's brother?
Yeah. He's my little brother.
Oh, okay, I can see the resemblance.
I was born first.
I okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Scratches his head and kind of.
do you raise these horses and train them yourself?
I help. Yeah, mostly.
Mostly. Who owns them? Do you own them?
Yeah, mostly. Yeah.
Can you? What do you mean by mostly?
Well, you know what mostly means? Like I mostly. Yeah, it's mostly me. It's mostly me.
Which means that there's someone else as well.
Not as much.
Fair.
All right. Well, they all seem very well behaved. You must do a good job.
Yeah, thanks. I got carrot. They had carrots. I got a carrot badge.
Well, okay. Well, thank you. Kind of awkwardly.
One of them walks up and starts like kind of just nibbling on his shirt. There seems to be some kind of like wiped off food there from this morning. He just kind of unbothered by it, sitting there looking at you.
Are these for sale? Any of them for sale?
Yeah, mostly.
Oh boy, that is pushing a button with me. um, okay, well, who do I talk to if I would be interested in buying one?
Yeah, that'd be me. Or Kevin. I suppose you talk to Kevin if you want. He owns part of it.
Ah, all right. Well, very good to know. I may be back to ask you more questions about them later. I was gonna kind of awkwardly start to walk away.
All right. Well, should I keep? You interested or like what are the chances he come back? You think?
Um, it depends how long we're in town, but I say there's mostly a good chance I'd come back.
Yeah, mostly. Okay. All right, then I understand that. I see you soon.
We go to leave. Oh, I hated that conversation.
It was so nice. Oh man, I'm grateful you had that conversation. So thank you.
All right, and let's take a quick break. Everyone, go get a bio.